Hi, I'm Steve Jensen from Regatta Master. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and use rmlynx, our new program which interfaces FinishLynx to the Regatta Master Timing Service. To start, I'll give you a high-level explanation of what the timing service is, what it does, and how it fits into the whole Regatta Master picture. In this diagram, we see a number of timing stations exchanging timing data with the timing service, and ultimately with Regatta Master and our live results on Regatta Master Online, RMO for short. The information cycle starts and ends with Regatta Master. Regatta Master is regatta management software that handles most aspects of managing a regatta, from scheduling through to results. In this diagram, we see Regatta Master uploading race information to the timing service for the various timing systems to use in timing the regatta, and getting the times from those systems to produce final results. When a regatta uses Regatta Master, RMO is the regatta's web presence on the internet. It's a virtual website that includes announcements, documents, sponsorship ads, schedules, participants, lineups, athlete results history, and of course, live timing and results. This is a sample regatta that we're going to be using for this demo. And this is the home page. There isn't anything on it, but you would have a list of sponsors here if you want, and announcements. Here's the events and entries page. Shows who's in that event and the crews for each one of those. This is the races tab, where we will go to actually look at the results as the race is in progress and afterwards when they're calculated. Here's a view showing the list of clubs, and underneath that we'll show the entries, the athletes, and the schedule. And again, you have a drill down to the crew. On the athletes page, you're able to look at all the athletes that are in the regatta. And if they have racing history in Regatta Master, you'll be able to see that as well. And on the last tab, we can see results by race, by entry, and by athlete. So that's Regatta Master Online. The Regatta Master Timing Service is an extension of RMO. While RMO was developed mainly for informational purposes, the timing service represents the first of many new features that extend RMO into actual regatta operations. The timing service serves out the race information, such as event files needed by FinishLynx, and receives times from various timing systems. In turn, those times are displayed in real time by RMO as raw splits, and ultimately are brought into Regatta Master to calculate and publish results of racing. So you see here Regatta Master publishing the race files to the timing service, which are used in turn by the timing applications that are timing the various stations of the race. And when they record those times, they go to the timing service, where we can view them on the admin panel, which is part of RMO. And we can also see them as interim splits for in-progress races. And eventually, Regatta Master will pull those times in calculate results and publish finished results to RMO as well. Now we'll see how rmlynx works with FinishLynx to exchange timing data with the timing service. I've already installed rmlynx on this laptop, which is running FinishLynx software, as you can see. And this is connected to a FinishLynx camera. Here you see the familiar FinishLynx screen, and over that the rmlynx main screen. In a nutshell, rmlynx gets scoreboard output from FinishLynx and stores those times in a local database, sending them to the timing service if the internet is available. If there is no internet at the venue, rmlynx can export the times to import directly into Regatta Master. To get the scoreboard output, FinishLynx needs to use a special scoreboard script, which rmlynx installs from the setup screen. FinishLynx also needs the NCP add-on because the communication between the two programs uses TCP protocol. Here we're looking at the rmlynx main screen. Once set up, you click the blue arrow to start the listener, which listens for scoreboard output from FinishLynx. When FinishLynx is started with proper configuration, the connected indicator will go green. If the internet is available, the publishing indicator will also go green. Ideally, all three indicators are green. To set up, click File, Settings. The settings screen has a lot of settings, many of which are defaults that don't need to be changed. At the top of the configuration selection is the list of configurations. It defaults to standalone. There are three ways FinishLynx can be used. Standalone is used for multiple independent FinishLynx systems, each one capturing times as time of day at various points on the course. This is used in head races and time trials. The standard configuration is for side-by-side sprints. In this scenario, a single FinishLynx camera records the start time for the race and captures finish times for each boat. The start signal is usually from Lynx radio transmitter, which will be used in this video. The time trial setting is an add-on module in FinishLynx, used as the name implies for time trials and can also be used for head races. In this case, FinishLynx receives starts from each boat and captures finishes for each boat. Again, Lynx will be used to demonstrate this. So the setup steps are: select the FinishLynx configuration, copy the scoreboard script to the FinishLynx folder, and enter the RMO ID and password for the finish station if used standalone, or both start and finish for standard and time trial modes. So we've now selected a start station and a finish station In standalone mode, only the finish station is used, and this can be any point on the course, not just the finish line. The EBT folder is where rmlynx downloads the lynx.ebt file for FinishLynx. The LIF folder is where FinishLynx saves the results text files. rmlynx does not use those files, but Regatta Master can import them if needed. The output folders are for saving FinishLynx times to files in case the internet is not available and the times must be imported into Regatta Master. The listening port is the TCP port that FinishLynx is set to send scoreboard output. The listening IP is the address for the FinishLynx NCP module. The IP address by default is the internal interface of the local computer because it assumes that FinishLynx and rmlynx are on the same computer. And although it's beyond the scope of this demo, there are other ways to set up rmlynx so that it can be run on a different computer or even on an internet cloud server. So FinishLynx can communicate with rmlynx over the internet. You can set the program to check for changes in the EBT file periodically. This is useful in sprint races with progression, as the file needs to be refreshed whenever progression occurs in Regatta Master. The auto-publish setting is the heartbeat used by rmlynx to send times it has recorded to the timing service, and the last good upload keeps track of when those times were last sent to the timing service. Now let's look at the corresponding FinishLynx settings for these configurations. There are just a few things to set up in FinishLynx. They're on the Event, Database, and Scoreboard tabs. For standalone and standard modes, time trial mode is set to off. I generally set single event mode on, but that is up to the person operating FinishLynx. And we use a default template. On the Database tab, we want to make sure that the input directory and the output directory match the EBT folder and LIF folder respectively in Regatta Master. On the scoreboard feed, the first thing we want to do is make sure that we have the right script. That's the one that we copied in setup. The serial port is set to Network Connect. This is only available when the NCP module is activated in FinishLynx. Make sure that the IP port and IP address again match what is set up in rmlynx. These are the default settings. The other settings under running time and results need to be set exactly the way they are set on this screen. Now we're ready to go. So now let's put this all together and time some races. First thing we do, load events. There's no change since the last time. Start the listener. And since FinishLynx is already open, we connect right away. and we're ready to go. We can just minimize this at this point, and now we're going to load some races. This race list is from the EVT file that we just downloaded. We first select a race where we are just recording finish times for a small time trial. We'll use this one. There are 8 boats in this. Now again, in standalone mode, we are only recording finish times. Another FinishLynx system would be capturing the starts. We're just going to capture the finishes. So now we are capturing basically nothing because we are pointing the camera out the window. So we're just going to imagine that we have boats on the screen. As we're evaluating the images, the times are recorded in rmlynx and sent to the timing service. We're going to finish them in order. You see all the times up there. And in our database, you see that they're here. And in our admin panel online, we see that they're here. So they are now on the internet and being displayed as interim results on Regatta Master Online, and they're available for Regatta Master to import. We'll close this now. We don't need to save it. Now we're going to do a sprint, just a regular. And all we have to do is change this to standard. So we have a small race, 3 boats. Now in this case, we're going to use Lynx to record a start. You see the start here for the race. And we see the starts in our database. So again, we will capture some image. And pretend there are boats here. Now we've captured finish times. If we refresh our view, there are our finish times, and they're on the internet as well. Now we'll go to the time trial mode. Pick another race. Very small time trial. We change this to a time trial. Change the event template to none. That's all we have to change there. And in our settings here, we change this to time trial as well. So now we've recorded separate start times for 3 boats. And now capture the image as they cross the finish line. And we see the individual start times and the finish times for the boats. And that is all there is to doing Regatta Master Live timing with FinishLynx using the rmlynx program. Thank you for your time.